Welcome back to the Next Tech Wireless Halftime Show. Brant, Daughtry here with you. And we're now joined by another member of the Barton Sports Hall of Fame. Dr. Inez Turner joins us now on the Halftime Show. Dr. Turner, thank you so much for taking the time, and congratulations on today.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be back here on this soil.
You talked about it during your halftime speech. I want to talk about the soil because you mentioned you stepped on this soil for the first time and you made it yours. It became your soil. When you say it's your soil, what do you mean by that?
I mean that as a young lady coming out of Jamaica for the very first time away from my parents' home and come to a place that was just unfamiliar and didn't know anyone, the people here in Great Bend, Kansas helps me to make it my soil. My coach, Randy Cole, that coached us here at that time, 1991, helps to make it my soil. My teammates that was on the team, the supporting Cougar club, it was just great, and that is why I definitely call it my soil, because it helps me to pave my way within the U.S. It helps me to get ready for the next step of my life.
Take us into that mindset 30, 35 years ago. You're a young woman living in Jamaica. You want to get to the U.S. You want to compete. And somebody from Great Bend, Kansas comes and gets to you. You make the decision to move from your hometown to Great Bend, Kansas. A decision that I made as well, by the way. Not quite as far as you,
Sure.
but from Auburn, Alabama,
Yes.
to Great Bend, Kansas. You come all the way from Jamaica. What is the mindset like in that moment when you make the decision?
The mindset was, as I ran the popular Boys and Girls Championship in Jamaica, and if you hear about, at the time it was the Boys and Girls Championship in Jamaica where the boys and the girls compete together, you will know that that atmosphere in Jamaica, high school championship, is like the NCAA here. Mm-hmm. And so when I was there running, and all I know is I saw these people from the U.S., Coach Randy Cole and Coach Dennis Shaver came down, and my coach in high school said, hey, they're here to see you. And it was just a joy to know that we will get this opportunity. And believe me, I often show it out, but I showed more when they were there. And just coming here, getting the scholarship, it was a joy. The mindset was to come take my family out of poverty as a very poor farmer girl coming out of Trelawney, Litchfield, Jamaica. I wanted to make an impact, and the rest was history when I got here in 1991, because after that they came in and they got my sister Janice, who still holds cross country and other records here in the distance. And then after Janice they got my sister Yvette and my cousin Charmaine. So that is why I call it, again, my soil, our soil, a family affair soil, just as we were in high school in Jamaica.
We don't have time to go over all the accolades that you set while you were here and after you left, but let's focus on the Olympics. What was it like to represent yourself and your country and even Barton Community College on the world's biggest stage?
It was such a joy, and a dream came true. I worked very hard. Every opportunity that I got from ever since Very Technical High School, from ever since my elementary school, Wait a Bit All-Age School, to my high school in Jamaica, we aim very high. And so just knowing that I got God has given me the talent to go further, I knew then that, every step of the way, I'm going to make it to the Olympics. And getting to the high stage of competition in an athlete's life, which is the Olympics, it's something that is beyond extraordinary. I got that opportunity wearing my colors, representing myself, representing my community, representing my high school, representing Barton County Community College, representing Texas State. It was a joy to know that all your work over the years bottle in and give you that opportunity to compete at the highest level. 1996 Olympics.
Dr. Turner, you have an open invitation to come back on this microphone anytime you want. We don't have the time to get into it today, but thank you so much for taking the time.
And I will always come back to the soil. Thank you.
That's Dr. Inez Turner joining us here on the Next Tech Wireless Halftime Show.